hat somewhere, and I was like,
I'll sell it.
you know
That
that one that,
the,
that
we
gray
know the
shingle
last
on
thing
DJ
wasn't
testing.
45
working,
on the corner, the gray shingle
But-
one, almost right across from Al, on the corner.
Upstream
Sanford,
not working, but
I think, I hope.
here, conducting and the audio, I guess, is available. For the applicants here tonight, we usually have 5 voting members. Tonight, we only have 4 present. You have the option as an applicant to table your pending motion to next month to where you have 5 members. When you only have 4 members, all 4 have to vote, all 4 of us unanimously have to vote for a motion to be approved. When you have 5 members, you have an extra member to give consideration, and it's a 4 out of 5 vote. So, is anybody out there who is a movement tonight, would they like to table their motion? Yes, ma'am.
So can we present it and then make a decision based on the questions? Like if you have more questions, or does it all need to either be done tonight or be moved entirely?
I think the board, just in an abundance of caution, will be very gracious in allowing continuances or tabling if you want to present and you don't like the questions that we have. Is that fair to say?
If it's turned down though, then it's, what's the waiting period, a year?
Unless you,
It's 1 year unless you're able to show significant change to the original plan that got denied.
So,
but
second question, so if we present it, can we ask for it to be tabled?
At what point
Or
can
do
they
you
ask for
have
it?
to vote on it tonight?
I think we would have to vote on it if it was presented, I believe.
I don't know that we have this covered in your bylaws, for instance. Probably not. I think the important thing, this is just my opinion, okay, is that, you know, sometimes you do have presentations in planning commission, and before there's a vote, you know, somebody can get up and say, you know what, I'd like to postpone my request. You know, I think we need to put more information together based on the questions that I'm hearing, and that can happen once in a while. I think it's an excellent question. You know, I think that I wouldn't want to talk about something for an hour and then have somebody, you know, decide that they'd rather postpone it till next month. And it would be to next month's regular scheduled meeting.
Right.
But I would say to the board that it's at your discretion, I would think. If you'd like to have some presentation and discussion on this and, you know, at some point say, you know, we need to go forward with this or not go forward with this, I'm okay with that if you're okay as a body and you want to do that. I'd say it's up to you.
It's not uncommon for cases to be heard and then applicants request time to address comments that come up during public comment
Before we vote?
before being voted on. That has happened, I think that's typically happened in another, during planning commission meetings as opposed to Board of Zoning adjustment meetings, but that is a practice that's used.
Gotcha. Does that answer your question, ma'am?
Well, I think that's where I was going, is wondering if there was more information that we might need to get, although we
Yes, ma'am.
That's correct.
might request postponement.
Yeah.
You can request to be postponed. The other side of this coin is that the board can say, no, we prefer to vote on this. They don't have to postpone it if they don't want to.
Big decisions. But when will the
next
when
meeting
is
will be-
next month's meeting?
Right, January.
Wednesday, January 5th.
Be January 5th. Yes, sir.
Do we have, is there any guarantee that next time somebody's not gonna call the day of and say they can't come?
Well, we have, I think, 8 total members. And
There's
this is not typical. This is not, I don't think it's happened one time this year. So, you know, usually you have a panel of 5 and you have to have 4. You know, it obviously, I guess it increases your odds, you know, 4 out of 5, instead of having to have a unanimous vote. So it is not going to hurt our feelings at all if you want to postpone till next month. But if you want to go ahead, we are here and we have a quorum technically. It's just it would require a unanimous vote.
If you can guarantee a positive result.
We're with you. We vote with you.
All right. Does anybody want to table?
We're gonna wait till,
Okay.
Item number 2.
Okay.
Let me take a roll call real quick.
Okay.
Drew Goodner. Frost Rollins. Emmy Sorrells. Here. Kim White.
Here.
Clint Wilson.
Here.
John Huff.
Here.
Letitia Khalif.
Okay. So as to item, do I need to do approval of minutes first or
We can do that.
All right.
Yeah, because we have a change we need to make.
anybody want to approve minutes?
I need to make a motion to amend the minutes on new business, number 1 and number 2, the variances, for PL 2021-709 and 711. We actually approved this, but we changed it, so it needs to reflect them in the minutes that it is motion passed, as amended.
I'll second.
Emmy Sorrells? Yes. Kim White?
Yes.
Clint Wilson?
Yes.
John Huff?
Yes.
Then do I need a motion to approve as amended? I will motion to approve as amended.
Second.
Emmy Sorrells? Yes. Kim White?
Yes.
Clint Wilson?
Yes.
John Huff?
Yes.
Okay, I need to read this opening remark. Any persons aggrieved by any decision of the board may within 15 days after such decision appeal to the circuit court having jurisdiction according to section 908.02 of the zoning ordinance of the city of Auburn, Alabama. The board consists of 5 regular members and 2 supernumeraries. Supernumeraries participate in all discussion but vote only when necessary to a share of 4 voting members and have a board consisting of 5 members when possible. All decisions are made with a roll call vote, and a concurring vote of 4 members is required to approve an application for a variance. As far as variance number 2, well, first of all, any old business. I'm sorry, we need to move to number 2. PL 2021-00776. The applicant would like to table that. I'll move to table that motion.
Second.
Mr. Chairman, I know it's technical wording, but if, why don't we just say postpone it, if we could, till the regular meeting in January, and you said on the 5th?
Correct.
So postpone as opposed to table. Table involves different
Okay.
procedures.
I'll move to postpone.
Second.
Emmy Sorrells? Yes. Kim White?
Yes.
Clint Wilson?
Yes.
John Huff?
Yes.
Anybody else?
I think we were gonna postpone. I think we're number 1.
Okay. As to variance, those 2 requests, PL 2021-00709. Am I correct on that? We moved to postpone that to the January meeting.
Second.
Emmy Sorrells? Yes. Kim White?
Yes.
Clint Wilson?
Yes.
John Huff?
Yes.
Thank you, guys, and sorry about the confusion. Usually doesn't happen.
Postponed already. They were the ones who came in November. First one.
Bill, John.
All right, the third applicant tonight is going to stay on the agenda. This request is for a variance to table 5-2. Specifically, it's a variance of 8 feet to the required minimum side yard on-street setback of 25 feet to allow a side yard on-street setback of 17 feet. The applicant is located at 120 Eastwood Street in the NC 15 zoning district. This is just west of East University, just north of Old Mill Road. Primarily residential area, mostly NC districts of one size or another completely surrounding it. The applicant wishes to make an extension of their home onto the north side of their home, which faces the side yard of the street that they are also on. The applicant's home sits at the intersection of Eastwood Street, which it faces, and McKinley Avenue to the north, which is the side road. This exhibit here shows in red the expansion that the applicant wishes to do. The brown lines represent contour lines in this area. The applicant's home does sit on a well-sloped lot. Although it does not meet the specific definition of a steep slope per the city's definition, the rise does represent a slope of 7 feet over every foot of rise. Sorry, 7 horizontal feet for every foot of rise. And you can see right there that's based on the buildable area behind the home. The setbacks in this area are fairly consistent with other residential areas. Side yard on-street setbacks are meant to provide some continuity between two different streets as it comes together. The other homes in this area aren't too dissimilar from this proposal. Between that fact and the slope as it is in the back, staff is recommending approval. The applicant is here, obviously tonight. Pending any of your questions of staff, we received no correspondence from other people.
Any questions?
We usually get some kind of a sketch of what it's gonna look like and what they're doing and the dimensions and all that good stuff, so.
Any questions for Jay?
We do have that. I guess it was not included in the
You
presentation.
do have that.
All right, thank you. Do I do applicant first? Open to the applicant?
And I do have that layout here if you wanted to see that.
Please.
Yeah. This is the existing layout of the lower level. This here, that dotted line represents the current exterior wall, so that would be the addition right here. 12-foot addition.
This is the addition,
Correct.
12 feet, okay.
And I do have a dimension, some dimension on this drawing. But
This is the same,
correct.
okay. And this is showing what you're doing, so you're adding a master.
Yep.
Or office or whatever, okay.
And some utility space.
Do you have proposed materials will match, it'll be brick exterior, or are you changing that drastically?
No, I mean, one of the advantages of building here is we can extend the roof line and have a seamless addition. My wife would very much like it to look like there's not an addition.
Okay.
So we'll do brick and probably paint brick. We'll match the texture and then paint the brick.
Okay. And I read in the report too that if you were to take this anything to the back, you would also, there's a large tree you'd have to remove too, right? So-
Yeah, the tree itself is probably okay, but the root system, it's a big white oak,
Okay.
and you'd probably kill the tree by doing that, so you'd have to take
Okay.
that out. It's fairly large. We, go ahead.
I was just asking if there are any other questions. If you have something to say, go ahead, please.
Yeah, I mean, I'll appeal to your humanity. I got a baby coming, so I was not able to postpone tonight. You know, I think not only does this proposal, you know, meet any city requirements, you know, I think you'd still have 27 feet to the curb. Plenty of room, I think, for our sidewalks or whatever city projects would need to happen. It also just makes sense with the layout of the home. It would just, you wouldn't know there was an addition. It would just, a lot of homes in the area of similar split level architecture have a longer lower level. I think I cited a couple in the application. So, you know, just looking at the layout as the homeowner, this just makes sense. This is the right place to build. You can do it. You know, it's a simple project. You don't have to spend a lot of money on retaining walls, removing trees, that kind of thing. And it just, I think it would just look good in the area. And looking at some of the other homes on McKinley Avenue, I noticed when Jay was presenting, it's a different zone up through McKinley. I don't know if it's a smaller side on street, but I did measure some of my neighbors, you know, with my steps, and a couple of them look like they would be about 27 feet to the road. So I really think this would be harmonious with the neighborhood and really add a lot of value to the area.
Have you talked to any of your neighbors?
Yes, a few of them, and they don't have a problem with it.
Okay.
The real test would be my wife. She would not like it if it looked bad. So that's all I got.
Thank you, Mr. Coon.
Thank you.
Open to public hearing. There's no public hearing. We'll close public hearing, open to board discussion.
So the setback doesn't include the 7-foot right-of-way?
It does not.
We had that before?
Setback is from the property line, not the curb.
Okay. So in this case, the property line is 7 feet off the street.
Yes.
Okay. That's new.
Yeah, there's an actual 7 extra feet then.
We just hadn't, I mean, I get it, but we hadn't had that right-of-way discussion that I recall on different things that we've done.
Generally, right-of-way will include, if you consider from the center line of the road, it's going to preferably be equidistant on both sides. That's not always the case when you get into closer into the center of town, which in and of itself results in often setback requests because of they aren't necessarily aligned.
No, I understand
ideally,
that, but I was viewing it more as an easement as opposed to a property line.
there is usually an easement on property lines that extend outside of the right-of-way.
Okay.
But setbacks are measured from property lines, which don't always are generally some distance, whether it be 10 feet, 5 feet away from the curb, depending on the road width itself
And the area.
and the area. Well, the setbacks the area would determine those setbacks. And like Mr. Kuhn mentioned, the zoning district to his west is a smaller lot zoning district, which does have less setback requirements.
Well, that's interesting. Yeah, that, and then the corner lot on the bottom
Right.
of a hill.
Yeah.
We've got the oak trees. It makes sense to me.
Yeah. I mean, he's met all the requirements, in my opinion, to approve.
Yes, but nothing that a retaining wall and dirt won't fix. But this is
Money.
unique to me
Yeah.
because of the right-of-way.
hear a motion?
I'll make a motion to approve as presented.
Second.
Emmy Sorrells,
Yes.
Kim White,
Yes.
Clint Wilson,
Yes.
John Huff.
Yes.
Any other business? All right, meeting's adjourned.